In this video, I'm going to go over reflecting across the X and Y axis. So let's begin. Well, at the top was a warm-up, which is about plotting points and also identifying the locations of points. But I'm just going to go straight to reflecting across the X and Y axis in this video. So in this, the directions say graph each point and then reflect it over the x-axis for number 5, 6, and 7. So the x-axis, if you remember, is this axis right here. And the one, it goes up and down. It goes horizontally, so left and right, and the y-axis goes up and down. So they want us to graph each point and then reflect it over the x-axis. So I'm going to start off by graphing the point. A is located at -2, 3. So I'm going to start in the middle, -2. The first x number means I'm going to go left 2 and then up 3. So my point is right over there, -2, 3, and that's A. I'm actually going to graph each point first, and then we'll talk about reflecting. B is at 4, -1, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, not 4 up, but 4 to the right, and down 1. So 4 to the right, down 1, whoops. Let's try that again, 4 to the right, down 1. That's point B. And C is located at 5, 0. So that means I'm going right 5, not up 5, because the first number is telling us to go horizontally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is right over there, and that is point C. All right, now let's reflect. Now to reflect over the x-axis, let's go ahead. I'm going to highlight this. Actually, I'm going to use my little highlighter. I'll highlight this line. This is the line that I'm reflecting across. Now, a reflection is like a mirror, right? So when you're reflecting across the x-axis, you're pretending the x is like the mirror. So let's look at this point. It is 3 up, 3 above this mirror, 3 above this line. So our new point would be 3 down on the other side. And we would actually label this A with an apostrophe, and they call that apostrophe prime. So that's called A apostrophe or A prime. So B, let's take a look at B. So it's 1 below the the line of reflection. So the new one would be 1 above the line of reflection. We're going to put a little B and apostrophe, that's called B prime. Now C is actually on the line of reflection, which means the new one is in the same spot. So C prime is located in the same exact area. All right, let's go ahead and write the point and write the coordinates of A prime or A apostrophe. So this is -1, 2, -1, -2, and down 3. So A prime would be at -2, -3. Which makes sense, right? Because the first one was left 2, up 3. This one's left 2, down 3. Hence, left 2, down 3. So if B is right 4 to the right and 1 down, B prime would be 4 to the right and 1 up. And that would be 4 to the right and 1 up, which would be 4, 1. And C prime is the exact same point. Nothing changed about it, so it's still at 5, 0. Let's take a look at the next section. It says graph each point and then reflect it over the y-axis. So here's our line of reflection this time. It's the y. And let's graph each point. So let's start off with graphing D, which is at -3, -1, -3, 1, 2, 3 left, -1, 1 down. So right over there, that's going to be D. 3, 4, 3 to the right, up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes right there, and that's E. And then F is 0 and -2. So we don't go left or right, we just go down 2. And that's F. All right, let's graph the reflections now. So if this is the line of reflection, if this is 3 to the left, this is going to be on the other side, 3 to the right. We call that D apostrophe or D prime. E is 3 to the right of the line of reflection, and this one is going to be 3 to the left of the line of reflection. 1, 2, 3. That's E prime. And then line of reflection is right here. F is on the line of reflection, so F prime is also on the line of reflection. Doesn't move at all. Let's give the coordinate ordered pair for this. So D is right 3, down 1. Right 3, down 1. So let's look at E. So the original was right 3, up 4. This is going to be left 3, up 4. So left 3, up 4, which means negative 3, but still up 4. And then finally F prime was 0 and negative 2 still. So something you may notice is that when you're reflecting it off the y-axis, the first number changes, like it goes from negative 3 to positive 3, the sign flips, but the second number stays the same. The y number is still negative 1. Let's look at the E. See, 3 turns to negative 3, but 4 stays 4. And then F, 0, I guess there's no such thing as negative 0, but the second number stays the same. And if you look at when you reflect off the x-axis, it's the opposite. So negative 2 stays negative 2, but the second number, the y number, flips its sign from 3 to negative 3. 4, the first number stays the same, but the second number flips, goes from negative 1 to positive 1. And the third one, same thing. So that is how you reflect points off the x and y axis.